and I felt really good after, for sure. But then there's a lot of days, but like that morning work is at like 10 a.m. at least.
Oh.
I can't like Jinso, he was on my show last week, and he's trained himself to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and go work out for like 5, and he'll go work out for an hour.
Nice.
Yeah, like
that's
that. I mean, if you can do that, then that's solid. Because then, I mean, not necessarily that I want to get the workout over with, but now it's done. So now you have your whole day to go to work, and then worry about errands, and you can do so much more with your time.
Yeah, because like the gym's like an addiction basically, right? You kind of want to like go every day.
Yeah.
If you don't, it's just like, oh, well, I would have gotten stronger that, just by going there, or would have made more progress.
Yeah, absolutely. And
you miss it, and you're just like, oh, what if?
Yeah, like you like, oh, if I didn't miss bench day this week, my numbers might have been a bit better this week, or I don't know. There's so many variables that come into place.
Yeah.
That are like that you just think, what if?
Mm-hmm. The one thing with the morning thing though, it's like if you go that early, it's like you have to like make sure you're getting good sleep though.
Well, that's just it, right? You can't just live off
gotta go to bed so early, dude. Like
yeah, you can't just live off the shitty 4-hour sleeps.
No, I know, dude.
No, like
you ain't gonna build like any muscle or any brain cells with that.
Yeah, your body will just get ruined.
Oh yeah, dude.
But hello there, welcome to Just Koryzma, episode 5. I'm here today with Christian Gonzalez. How you doing, buddy?
Sick. I'm doing good. What about you, man?
I'm pretty good. I want to see Infinity War, but
oh, dude, I saw that Sunday. Yeah.
So don't tell me, but I'm hoping to see it tomorrow.
It was pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I binge watched all the Captain Americas this weekend because Doctor Strange.
Good.
Because they're the only ones that are on Netflix. So
oh, dude, those are like the ones you gotta watch.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was actually really impressed with Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is really good.
I was actually like me and Vicky were watching it, and she was actually laughing way more than I thought she would, and I liked it because there wasn't really. I mean, there was some significant parts in the film that, I'm sure that are important for Infinity War, but it wasn't like I had to watch everyone before that to understand what was going on.
Yeah, no, it was like you watch that and it'll be good on its own.
Yeah.
Pretty much just like a Tony Stark, but like a spiritual one, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is cool.
It is cool, and I like the whole idea behind Doctor Strange.
He's so powerful too. Like on the movie, powerful. It's so awesome. You can just like teleport and do all this other stuff.
Oh man, could you imagine just like opening up a little portal of something you can like visually see?
It's too much power. Like gotta go grab a snack.
Just right to the grocery store. Yeah, I'll take these cookies.
Oh yeah, dude, wouldn't even walk. Probably be fat.
No, you wouldn't.
But yeah.
So he's a workout junkie like myself.
Yeah, we used to work out in the same gym, but now I went to another gym.
You did. You left us because, but I mean, I would imagine it's probably farther away. But you just you wanted to mix it up, though. You were saying.
Yeah, just because been in the same gym for like 5 years, so
yeah,
you gotta spice things up, right?
I can get that. I really actually would enjoy, I think, going to yours, but it's just so far away.
It is.
Like it's at least from where I am, because I mean it's just like out of the way.
Dude, yeah, you live pretty freaking far.
Yeah.
It's just like, I thought you were like, just right on the corner of my house. Fuck.
I mean, yeah, what is it, like 10, 12 minutes kind of thing?
Halfway through Parksville, yeah.
Yeah, halfway through. Yeah.
Fuck.
But, so, what are you doing at the gym right now? What kind of routine are you working with?
I just do, like, basically, like, push and pull movements. So, like, if I'm going to do, like, chest,
yeah,
it'll be, like, an upper body. But it'll be, like, push and pull. So, like, opposites. So, you push, so bench. And then you pull, so anything rows or anything like that works your back, right?
Right.
And then, I have a leg day, which I've just been squatting and don't really deadlift too much anymore.
Why not?
Just because, I don't know, like, I do so many reps now that I think it's better to do it a few times a month.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm still getting stronger. I was able to pull, like, I'm doing it slowly. I'll do, like, 365, let's say, for, like, 10.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll wait another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I'll do 4 or 5 for 5, 2 sets of 5.
Yeah.
And the next week, the next 2 weeks, I'll probably do 4 or 5 for like 10, just in one go. Yeah. But I mean, I think it's better that way. You build more muscle, I'd say.
And you mean
you're
giving your back a good recovery time, and it's not like it's not getting activated during squats or anything like that. Like,
no, it's like perfect. Like, but I mean, I do like when I do like rows and stuff, it can be pretty Hard on the lower back, right?
Yeah, you do like the barbell rows.
Yeah. Those are the best, honestly.
Those are good.
I do like the lat pull down, but I mean, yeah, no, the rows are you just look more badass, you know, like rowing like plates. It's sick.
It is like you there's not a better feeling. Like I remember when I couldn't row like a plate. It's like when you first can bench a plate. Anything you can officially have a plate on is always like that's a great feeling.
Oh, I know, dude.
Like the day I finally like 2 years ago or so when I passed the plate, it took me like forever for what it seemed like to get past it, and as soon as I did, it was like a game changer. It was almost like it was like a whole new world because it's like your progress just all of a sudden skyrockets.
It's like a video game, right? It's like you're in an RPG, you pass that plate, you're like this other world. You can now do more weight, you know.
Exactly.
Essentially get stronger.
It's almost like the gym is like opened up more for you. Like there's just another door to go through, you know?
Yeah, I know. I remember when I first started benching, like, because I was a bigger guy, you know?
Yeah.
I was able to do like a plate just like off the bat.
Oh yeah.
Well, at first I did like just the bar for like, you know.
Just like, you know, get good with the form and shit like
that. Dude, yeah,
I
could not do it. It was just like so like unstable. But then I got like the hang of it and I started benching, you know, like the bar and like 25s, and I was just like, no, I mean I could do 45, so I like to try 45s. I'd do like sets of like 4 or 5.
That's awesome.
Probably bad form though, you know, because you know, elbows out.
Oh yeah.
Flare the fuck out.
Flare, and then you just gotta be like, no. Tuck back here.
Well, I didn't know back then.
Well, that's just it, right? Like
I would bench so much back, dude. I'd bench like 3 times a week. But I mean, I got to 2 plates in like 6 months, 5-6 months.
That's awesome.
It was like, man. But then I like decided to lose weight, so I just like leaned down, and then like bench just kind of went down, up, down, up, down, up.
I was gonna say, like, even the last fall, your bench was very high though. You're at like the 3 plate mark.
Yeah, no, that took like 8 months to get there for like 2 reps.
I mean, that's still like that's a good like.
I can only imagine if I was like on like gear or something. It'd be too much. Same with Dylan.
I was gonna say, could you imagine if Dylan was like not natural? He
big.
He would be I mean, he's already a big guy.
Oh yeah, no, he'd be like 400.
He'd probably be like the Brian Shaw of the island.
Oh yeah,
easily. Like I mean, like Ben, it's got to be pretty close too.
Yeah, Ben's pretty big, but he's got like he just started like.
He started like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, so he doesn't even have that long like doing it. Give him like a few more, and he's just I don't even know where he's gonna be. He's either gonna be like super strong or I don't even know. He's strong, dude.
And he's on his way. He's competing a lot.
Yeah, I know. That's good.
Which is great. I think Dylan should compete.
He should, but I think he should like fix his stuff up first, like his back fully like healed, if it is fully.
It's as far as I know, it is.
If it is, okay, then yeah, he should totally just give himself a goal.
He's got he's got something to work towards. But yeah,
feels so weird being on camera, dude.
Oh, you get used to it. It's like
I know.
I mean, it's like just being around these guys. You get uncomfortable at first because it's just like.
Yeah, I want to hear my own voice. Never heard that.
You'll hear it.
Get the headphones in.
So like, what do you do for diet?
I do like that keto diet.
And for the people who don't know what keto is, what is keto?
It's like you essentially use ketones as a source of fuel. So ketones are, so you know how there's carbs, fats, protein?
Right.
So you'd essentially, instead of using carbs for fuel, you would use ketones, which is basically like your body uses fats as fuel.
Okay, yeah. So you just add more natural fats in your diet?
Yeah, then you just take out all the carbs and you just switch everything around. Like 360.
Like you take every carb out? Or like
pretty much, yeah. I don't really...
Very small. Oh, I see. So you like flip the fats with the carbs kind of thing?
Yeah, and even then though I try to like... Some days I will have like, like some carbs. Like I'll have like fruit or something.
Yeah.
But it'll be like in the odd day.
Okay.
Usually I'm just eating like nuts, seeds, like...
Yeah.
All that stuff. Eggs, cheese, bacon. A lot of bacon. Because it's so greasy.
It is.
But it's like... It gets you lean and shredded, so...
So bacon is good.
Which is odd. I know. But I mean, it's bad if you were to mix it with like... If you're eating like a lot of carbs.
Yeah.
And then fats. If you're eating a lot of that, then your body's going to use the carbs as fuel, right?
Right.
And where the fat's going to get like stored.
So stored in your body, and then you're going to gain weight.
But if you're only using one, which is just fats, and your body uses that, and then there's no carbs to grab, which, well, there's going to be a few, but I mean, not enough to like...
Not enough to use the fuel that you're looking for. Like when you go to the gym, then that's essentially how you're going to burn the weight quicker, isn't it?
Yeah. And also, like, you can't just like take out all the carbs. Your brain does, like, it needs some carbs, at least.
Like
it runs on sugar, so...
Yeah.
It needs a little bit, just enough.
And like you only eat once a day.
Yeah.
So how did you How was the transition from going to like meals to once a day?
So, I mean, I started the keto diet, and then I was just like, I would just eat whenever I was hungry. Then, all of a sudden, like, because I was eating so much more fats,
Yeah.
I stopped getting as hungry as often. So I was just like, get home, and I'd be like, after workout, but I just wouldn't be hungry. So I just like thought about it. I'm like, well, why don't I don't get hungry in the morning or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So why not just wait until I do everything in the day, then at the end of the day, just come and then just eat. And I don't get hungry really. So, and strength, like I do my workouts like fasted, which no food. So it takes like, I do like 22 hours and then 22 hours without eating and then 2 hours to eat.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I usually do. And
so then,
it works out fine, honestly. Okay. You feel more focused. You feel, insulin isn't going up and down all day.
So then you like sip on BCAAs throughout the day or anything?
No,
or
nothing.
Coffee
just
or
water.
Just water?
Because you can take BCAAs because it's got like, it can kick you out of ketosis because it's got a few like some stuff in there. Like,
okay.
I think it's leucine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to read more of that.
Okay.
Yeah, it kicks you out of ketosis, so you basically just gotta drink like just water, honestly.
Just water.
Because your sodium has to be like high.
Yep.
Because when you run on fats, as fuel, your body gets rid of water in the body. So let's say if you went on a diet, that diet right now, you'd lose like water weight like so quick, like in a week. You'd lose like 5 pounds.
Okay.
But then that means you have to drink a lot of water, but then you also have to take more sodium, right?
Yeah.
More electrolytes, because your body needs that sodium to kind of.
To keep it kind of going. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
And like if you were doing just like carbs, fats, and protein, you would basically just be like your sodium would have to stay low, right?
Yeah.
And they would say, oh yeah, you shouldn't eat sodium, it could like get your blood pressure up or whatever. But like it didn't, like it doesn't at all.
No, and you need it. Like I mean, it's not like you're a person who isn't out of shape and is just sitting there eating like cup of noodles or some shit like that.
Oh no, dude. And like honestly, like before I started the diet, I was like I had like a bit of high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Just because I would get anxiety sometimes. Then I switched to the diet, everything just went away.
Okay.
Had like blood pressure was perfect, strength was like really good.
Yeah. And
like I said, I don't have to like have to eat during the day as often, right? Only once or twice even. I don't have to worry about that. Like in the morning, like if you have to work all the morning, like the whole morning, and like you don't have a break or whatever, it's fine. You could still do it.
Right.
You don't have to be hangry or whatever.
I get pretty hangry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I used to, right? I was eating so many carbs before. I was just like, I had to like eat every 4 hours.
Yeah.
If I didn't, it was just like, oh, and then I would have to work out and like, oh, but I didn't eat. But then that's just like, I don't even have to worry about that.
No, because you just go eat.
Mm-hmm.
So then, like, what does a typical meal look like for you? Because if you have to take in like how many calories do you take in? You like 2,200, or are you going for like closer to 3?
I just like eat like basically like a bit of everything. I don't count calories. I just do whatever. Before I was counting calories, but now it's just like I just eat until like I'm not hungry.
Okay, yeah.
Which is cool because before I was like counting like how many grams for protein that I had to take and all that stuff. So now it's like I don't have to deal with that anymore. It's awesome, and you still like make gains and get stronger, which is and lose weight too, which is like
for sure
feel good too.
Do you have like a goal for like the big 3 or 4 if you want to include like standing overhead press for weights that you want to hit?
I think like bench. I already hit the goal, which was 315.
Right.
So I think like maybe a 350 bench.
Nice.
I mean, like I'd say in a year I could probably do it.
Right.
Like if I trained for it, because I'm not really trained for it. I just do kind of like more hypertrophy.
Yeah.
A lot of bodybuilding. But yeah, no. And then for squats, I mean, 450 would be good. I could probably do like 420, 425. So it'd only be another 25 pounds. But it'd be nice to get the
of course, right?
450.
It's like every like 50 pounds is like another milestone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
I mean, the goal would be like to squat like 550 or something, right? But I mean, small steps. You can't just do everything just like because it's too overwhelming for yourself.
Exactly, right? Like it was
you gotta take it one step at a time.
It's like when I first got to the 300 club for deadlift. That was like
dude, I remember that.
It's such a psychological barrier, and then when you break it, it's just like holy like I can't believe I did this. Like it's so like.
And then once you break it though, like once you hit that weight, you can basically just hit that weight pretty much anytime you work out because
your body's already it's done, it's prepared.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and also like you're lifting heavier weights now, so you're gonna essentially make more gains, right? Because your body is not used to that weight you're lifting. That it's like, oh well, then start to get stronger with time.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What about deadlift? Because I know you only do it a few times a month.
Deadlift, like,
yeah,
600 would be nice.
600, yeah.
I think if I switched to sumo, it'd be like easier.
Sumo is definitely. I mean, like, your distance is shorter.
Yeah, dude. Like, I could, like, sumo's just so much easier. I did, like, 3 plates for, like, 10, and it was, like, so easy. And I know it's only 3 plates, but, I mean, that was, like, for me, like, practicing sumo and everything, like, form and everything, like, once a week. Just, like, I'll do, like, a few sets. Then after that, I got the form correct and everything. I went for 300.
Yeah.
It felt so easy. So I think I could probably do, like, 5, same as, my conventional. Yeah. I think if I practice more on that, probably be like 550.
There's a while for me when I was deadlifting where like I would go up and like I'd do like a pyramid for weights with conventional, and then I would I'd go up for sumo and just do up. And then there was a while where I just stopped doing conventional, did sumo, and I didn't like that. I like conventional better myself. I don't know. I just like it. I find out my back.
No, it looks more badass. Let's be honest. The other one, you're literally like. I mean, yeah, it's cool. You can pick up more weight, but like conventional, like if you're strong as hell in conventional, that's like impressive.
Exactly right. Like
it's cool to see. If someone's lifting 800 pounds conventional, it's like, well, fuck. But if somebody's doing it with,
the 800 pounds sumo, you're like, I mean, still don't get me wrong, it's still 800 pounds, but like. I totally get what you're saying. The cool factor between sumo and conventional.
Well, yeah, dude. It's like, the other one's more hamstring, right? And the other one's one's just more hamstring. One of the other ones are just lower back, and it's hamstring, but it's just more
lower back.
That chunk in the back.
It's the pull part, right?
Mm-hmm. And lats and everything, but yeah.
Yeah. So for those people who don't work out, conventional is where you're kind of standing more perpendicular, I guess.
Yeah, conventional is just like you stand straight and then you just pull the bar with your legs straight.
Yeah.
And then the sumo is like, essentially, like the name says it all. Sumo.
Yeah,
you're literally standing like a sumo. And you pull the bar and you lift it from the ground.
And the distance from the ground for sumo is a lot shorter.
Yeah, and you use like more legs on the sumo than the conventional. More hamstring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then, like, what got you into working out?
I don't know. I just kind of wanted to. I used to be pretty fat back in high school.
Okay.
But then I started to work out with some friends. I started to like it because I used, I was pretty strong for not working out.
Right.
I just wanted to see how far I could get.
Okay.
So then I just started to work out. Then I realized that nutrition's pretty important. So then I started fixing my nutrition. So I did small steps. I started going to the gym. Then, we'd go with some friends and, get some routines in. Then we'd watch videos, read online, what to eat, what exercises to do, what does what.
Yeah.
How things work. And then, I started, fixing the dieting slowly. Then, I don't know, I think I lost, it was 40, 50 pounds, on that.
Oh, wow.
On that, year.
Yeah.
Then I stalled for a year, and I just kind of chilled, worked out, made gains, and after that I tried to lose weight. But I didn't, but I messed it up because I wasn't I didn't really know how micronutrients and all that stuff worked.
Yeah.
So just kind of thought if you ate less,
Right,
which
in theory,
works.
It works, yeah.
But it's a lot easier if you actually know how things work. You you didn't even have to eat less. You could still eat the same, but
eat the same, just eat different foods.
Exactly. So did that, and then I kind of lost some gains there. But then came back up. My weight spiked up again back down, kind of not too back to where it was, but 10 pounds less.
Okay, yeah.
So I was I was 230, and then I went back to 220. Then after that I just said fuck it, I'm just gonna lose 15, 20 pounds, and I did it. And then been kind of instead of 200, and then went down to 185, 180.
Yeah.
And I was getting too small. I wanted to get strong, and I was just oh, okay, well, I'm gonna bulk up to 200. Then back up to 200, and then 220. I'm okay, I don't want to be this big. So now here I am, basically.
Okay.
Went back down to 200. Lost 20 pounds in 2 months, which is pretty cool.
That's cool.
And it didn't really I'm literally eating bacon and all this shit.
Like, yeah, you're not eating like these super organic foods. You're eating just, you know.
And I like I eat till like I just
So you're
I'm full.
Yeah.
And I eat a lot. So like like yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, there's not. I like eating because it's like I just feel like I always when I eat I always find like I eat not until I'm full, but like almost like where it's just before. So it's like I could have more if I really wanted, and then like I'll go do something and then I'll get hungry sooner instead of just because my stomach I guess digests it easier.
Yeah.
And then I'll just keep eating and then so like you know I double the grocery bill. I'm sure you do the same as well.
Yeah, although with this diet though, like stuff like I don't have to eat that much.
Yeah.
So I don't get as hungry, right?
True.
So like before I would just like be eating like so many bagels, so many carbs. I was eating like 500 carbs a day, like not as much as Dylan, but I mean, you know, it's pretty big. Like if I had like I don't know 10 bagels a day or something like that, like so much. But then I would have to spend so much more money, right? Because I was eating so much, and also like go out downtown or whatever with your buddies.
Yeah,
you get more hungry. You gotta buy
eat,
the wings,
like,
the pizza.
That's just it, right? Like you know, you're hungry, and the only thing close to you is fast food or nothing that's good for you, right?
And
so
you'll eat it because you're intoxicated, so you have to eat it because you're like, man, if I don't eat this, like this guy's gonna eat it right beside me, so I have to eat it.
Like you're in a totally different mindset where you're like, no, you can't. You're not even thinking straight. You're like, I need this food, but no, it's like you can't put it in your body, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I know.
It's like like anytime I drink, I always have a hankering for like barbecued foods. A lot of the time, like, because I always...
It's that smoky flavor, probably.
Yeah. Like it's...
I know, it mixes well with, like, beer and, like...
I would love, like... I like get burgers and beer, and then all of a sudden, you know, after I've had a lot of beer, I want more burgers. Like, that's just, like, oh, so good. Yeah,
it's, like, but it's just so many more calories, right there. And more money and stuff you have to spend.
Well, exactly, right?
So, like, you know, like...
And you're already spending a fortune if you're not drinking at someone's house.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, if you're going downtown or whatever, it's like so much money.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not too much, but I mean, it can be if you go pretty hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if you play it smart, I think you could probably get away with it.
Yeah, I know.
And buy a drink or two, but like, I think it all depends on the occasion. There's so many variables too on that. But
that's the other thing about this diet too. It's like like alcohol, like it hits you like way harder. So you can drink like tequila or whatever or any other hard stuff because it doesn't have any sugar, right?
Right.
So like pure alcohol. So like it just hits you right away because you don't not even eating any carbs, so there's nothing to
soak it. Yeah, like
so just like it hits you right away. So you have like a Mickey. It's like that could last you for like the whole night, dude.
Which is perfect because
$10.
Like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's nothing wrong with being a lightweight as long as you know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, before I'd like 2.6 or 40 or something. You know, I'm bigger. You know.
For sure.
So you have to eat so much before, and you
so you can like stay alive for a bit. Yeah.
No, it's like way easier. I don't have to do that. Although I do get hungry though. That's the thing when I do drink. So I just have to stay away from like pizza and everything.
I've been finding lately that when I start drinking, after a while, I just get super tired.
Super tired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
so that's just the dehydration, man.
There just comes to a point where I'm like, I need to go to sleep. And whether I be like completely messed or just like feeling pretty good, I just like, I get to a point where my eyes start dozing. I'm like, no, it's time for bed. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I know what's it called? Like, also like with the carbs or whatever, like I said, your insulin goes up and down, so like it's probably why you also get tired, right?
True, because all the carbs I've eaten, so everything
just goes down. You're so tired.
Yeah, it makes sense. And then you just everything when you drink, you don't eat healthy foods. You're not sitting there eating vegetables, dude. Right? You're eating like sugars.
Dude, the other night I went out with friends and like, man, I ate so much. Like I drank and then like went to Mambo's.
That's such a good choice.
The pizza looks like so good, so greasy, but like so good. I had to get like 3 or 4 slices.
Of course, you gotta fill yourself up.
Exactly. Right? And like came home, ate more. So that's what I mean. It's like it's dangerous.
It totally is because like you're not thinking. You're just gonna like, no, I'm gonna do this.
Oh, dude, yeah, no. Especially when it comes to food, it's like, man, I don't want to be hangry.
Exactly. I hate being hangry.
Yeah, no doubt.
But like coming back to the working out, I know we got a little off track, but
food, yeah.
Have you ever wanted to compete? Like is that something that you've always wanted to like get into, or is it?
Honestly, or
do you just like to work out?
I just like to work out. I just like to be physically strong.
Okay.
Not have to be, like I don't know, like just doing normal things at home. Just like you have to pick up this or that. It's like so easy to do everything. So it's like kind of like having superpowers.
Yeah.
You have all this energy, and you know, like you just like you can do pretty much everything physically.
Yeah.
You don't get as tired. You know, if you work all day, I can also work all day and go to the gym and then also do other things. Like I could do that every day and like I'll be fine.
Exactly.
Like some other people would be like, oh, I worked all day. Well, I mean, you know, like I'm tired. When I go home, you know, nap or something. Like, you know, it's like I said, it's like having superpowers because you know, it's like a battery recharge.
Yeah,
you work it out.
It's almost like we have an alternator inside us.
Exactly, dude. It's pretty awesome, and also like you know you get to be big, strong, and get to lift up some pretty big weights too.
The worst part though is like you know the day you start lifting is the day to yourself you're forever small.
Yeah, no, that's true. And I look at myself, I'm like, oh, I'm so pinner.
I do the same thing. Like I'm like my arms are not big enough, or like I'm just not big enough in general. But like
that's why I like wearing a hoodie in the gym too, just because like I don't like to like look at muscles when I'm working out. You know what I mean? I do, but it's like.
But you don't.
I like to just like.
You want to focus.
I just focus on the muscle and like just do it, not be like, oh yeah, you know, look at this.
Right.
It's so awesome. I just like, okay, I gotta get 20 reps on this. I'm gonna get the 20 reps.
Yeah.
And like it's gotta be 4 sets, so I gotta get 4 sets of this 20 reps every set.
Yeah.
And like honestly, like as long as you're doing perfect form or good form, you know, you're gonna build muscle. You don't need to wear like little tank tops or anything like that. No. Some people do. I mean, but I just always liked wearing hoodies because I don't know. I like the extra pockets too. You know.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Deadlifting or anything like that, squatting.
Yeah, I always find like you know I want to put my phone in my pocket.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, I shouldn't. And then I go put it in my bag or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and also like the padding in the back. You get a little extra padding with the hoodie if you're squatting. You know.
Once I got past the padding, I was good. Like. There was one day I think I just like I came to the point where I was like, screw this, and I just went in without the padding and I just did it, and I was like, you know, maybe because my base was a bit better, like my body was a bit stronger, I had a little more traps and stuff, but like after that it was like, it was fine. Yeah,
I find that like with the squats, like you have to like, it's like a full body kind of movement, right? So you kind of have to like build like if your back like bends like this at the bottom.
Yeah.
You have to maybe just work that lower back, get it stronger. Then that won't happen because I see a lot of people, like, you know, they'll squat or do things like that, and like some parts of the body aren't as strong as others. So like some others take over and like it messes up the whole form, and that's when you get injured. Everything has to be like, you know, perfect, or if not, just like
balanced
as much like as good as you can have it.
Yeah.
Not perfect, but I mean, you know, I just like to say that just because.
But yeah, to get like the idea. Yeah. No, it's cool. I mean, working out it's a drug. Like.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like honestly, there's been times where I've been working out for a few years now, and there's been times where people have invited me, say, hey, like you want to come to this, and I'm like, well, what time are we doing this at? And then they're like, well, this time. I'm like, I'm at the gym. I'm sorry. Like.
Yeah, dude.
I would rather go to the gym and then socialize, but at the same time, I'm going to the gym to be a little more social because I'm seeing like the crew I work out with, or I'm seeing, you know, I'd see you, and you know, I'd give a couple minute interaction before we carry on with our workout, like.
But it's also like, you know, it's like just a nice habit to have.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like if you work out every day, like like it turns into an addiction. But I mean, you know, you can also like. Healthy, right? Overall, like you can eat pretty much almost anything you want. Well, not really, but you know.
I mean, yeah.
That's the main idea. Or like when you do, it's not as bad. That is, you know, if you don't work out or anything, it's just.
Yeah, like so. I mean, like you know, we can have a chocolate bar, and like it's not gonna have as hard as effects as someone who doesn't work out.
Exactly.
We'll essentially burn that.
Yeah, metabolism. You know how like they say like if you eat one chocolate bar that equals to like, you know, 1,000 push-ups or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's like bullshit.
That's totally bullshit.
Like, sometimes I eat like so much and like you don't gain weight just so fast.
Yeah, just like I'm sure your metabolism is quite picked up since you've been like going on diets and everything like that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like, since like ketosis and stuff like that.
The fasting's pretty fun though. Like the other day I like went for like almost 2 days with fasting.
Yeah.
So I didn't eat for like a whole day because I had a drinking night before that.
Oh yeah.
And I just didn't feel like eating all day. I wasn't hungry, so then went to bed, woke up the next day, didn't eat till like night.
Oh yeah, okay.
and I did my workouts like that. I did a leg day like on that Saturday, and then like on the Sunday I like went and did like abs and like some cardio.
Yeah.
So I like, and everything was like perfect. Like if anything, I was like stronger. I don't know. I felt stronger.
Okay.
And at the end of the night, I like went and like bought a medium pizza and a large pizza and just ate it, just cause.
Because like why? Because you can.
Exactly. It's just like why not?
That's awesome.
It feels cool, you know. It's just like before, it's like, oh, you know, I don't want to like if you eat a pizza or something, you feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
No, I don't feel. I know. No, I know. I'll eat like 2 and.
There's some like guilty foods that I'm like. I mean even for like for me, there's some foods I can't say no.
Yeah, all the greasy foods, to be honest. Like pizza's like the number one. That's like the one you gotta have, and like Don's, obviously.
I've been.
Like fries and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh,
so good. Like
so
the poutines. Those poutines they sell at Food Coma are freaking dank.
I've never been.
They're good, dude.
Yeah.
They're like duck poutines.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, they have a bunch of like kinds and like a bunch of wraps and everything.
Okay.
So they get all these drunk kids. They get out of the clubs like destroyed. Come there.
Spend like tons of money.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, well, they have like the tap and everything like with the debit machines.
Oh yeah.
You know, everybody's just like, I want 2 of these. The thing's like $50, and
like,
they'll pay it because it's just like, you know, I'm hungry. I'm drunk.
Exactly. Like
whatever the hell I want.
I'm not paying attention to what kind of decisions I'm making right now, whether I'm in financial problems or not. I'm just gonna eat.
That's why like I don't like to check my bank account the next day. Like in the morning, I'm like, okay, I'll wait until like afternoon.
That's right. Yeah.
I'll check and I'll be like, okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. And then some days it's just like, fuck. Like it's like, okay,
there's like
can't do this like as often.
You got like that for those things. You gotta plan like a system. You know, like I have a buddy who like will grab like $60, or he'll have like he'll put $10 in like the backside of his wallet, so his drunk self will find it for the cab later.
Oh, what? No, that's.
And like and then he has like $50 or $60 to spend, and then he's got his little cab money. It's worked for him so far. So I mean, That's good. That's like, man. I just know I'd like. Oh, I'm always gonna know that I'll have those $10. I'll be like, I mean, I could spend those $10 on food now. Or, you know, it's just it's better to maybe just like hide it in the car or get somewhere to hide it, and then then pull it out when it's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just just want to use it. If you have something, you'd want to use it.
Of course, right? Because you're just gonna be like, your mind's gonna be like, you know what? We're never doing this anyways. Fuck it. Just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd be like, yeah, okay. The little devil on your shoulder is gonna say, just do it. And you'll be like, yeah, okay, I'll do it.
Dude, what's it called? Like Dylan or whatever. I was gonna say he should do like strongman.
For sure, a guy
that big, like he should do strongman competitions. Like, what's his name? Like Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall, yeah.
Or what's his name?
Brian Shaw.
Yeah, because he's so tall.
Oh, that guy's huge. Like, I watched the video of him like with his like 10,000 calories in one day.
Yeah, that guy
that
eats
is
too much.
Ridiculous.
So much. Like, he has to spend literally like, I don't know, like so much money on food, like another mortgage.
Yeah.
Some food.
And like the amount of food, and just like the fact that like even if he's not hungry, he has to eat it all.
Yeah.
Like, there's not, like he was in the video. He's saying, some days I'm starving and like I can keep going, but there's other days where every bite's a struggle.
Yeah, no, that's when I was bulking on like carbs and everything. That's what it was like. You'd have some days you're like, I'm not as hungry, but you still
have
to
eat. Yeah.
Because like if you don't, then it's gonna set you back, further. But I like keto or whatever. I like it because you don't like. Even some days I just won't eat enough. Just won't be too hungry, and I can still do like I won't lose muscle or anything or strength. The next day will still be the same.
Yeah.
So some days I just like won't eat too much, or some days I'll eat a lot, and I don't know, just kind of it's nicer that way.
For sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I hear you. I
started to put on muscle though, or not muscle, but like cleaner gains, just because like it's like you can't like overfeed yourself as much, right? With carbs and everything. So like, and also like it's meant to lean you out.
Well, that's just it, right? Like, you're not when you're cutting. You're just trying to maintain.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you can get that bit of progression, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like we're bulk where you're just trying to make nothing but like non-stop progression.
Mm-hmm. I think I probably will go back to like just normal food. So like bread and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
In September, just once like the cold season.
Kind of like a bulking season.
Yeah, I'll do like September to like December, and then I'll do like a clean one. I'll actually count this stuff because you're gonna have to count it.
Yeah.
And just increase everything slowly.
For sure.
Get out a bit of cardio, and then yeah, just probably hopefully try to put on like 10 pounds.
Nice.
Muscle.
Yeah, I would like to put on like.
That's what I did this one time. Like this run when I was doing the program and I was eating so much, I literally put on like 10.
That's awesome.
Like my back just like got so much thicker. Legs got leaner, but yeah, no, everything just, the abs just kind of like got a bit chunk, like the little actual, everything just kind of grew. It was awesome.
Yeah, I'm jealous of like you and Dylan because you're able to like, you're able to control your metabolism. I haven't figured it out yet.
It takes time though. It's like,
it takes time to change it over.
Yeah.
So it's harder. Like mine just seems to be going.
Mm.
But I mean, like it's hard. I find it hard for me to put on weight. I do want to put on like, I want to get up to like 180 at least. 180. Yeah. So I don't.
Yeah.
I'm like 150, 155.
That takes like a few years. Like if you're doing it like slowly.
Yeah.
Like you can't do it in like 1 year, get to 180, but it's not going to be like 100% muscle. It's going to be like
big. It's going to be
mostly fat and then like muscle. But I mean, and also like depending on your genetics, I don't know. Some people can like put on so much muscle like so quick. It's like
and
crazy.
some people have the interchangeable metabolism kind of thing where they can fluctuate. Like they can kind of change it whenever. I mean, obviously it's not going to change on a dime, but I mean, I'm sure within the next couple of weeks.
But it's just, you got to learn to adapt your body. It's just with everything, you just got to like do it one step at a time.
Yeah.
If you're going to do a diet, ease into it, everything, right? Like you don't just jump into things. Like look at what you're doing and then approach it with like respect.
I think my biggest problem is the eating portion. Like there are some days where I do good, and then but it's never like I'm not doing good consistently.
Yeah,
a good couple days, and then a day where I'll like at work will only take like a break or two, or like I'll have a small lunch because I just wasn't enough in the house or something like that. So there's things that will set me back like that. But
add some BCAAs, man, throughout the day.
Yeah, I should go buy some.
Because like that, I don't know, that pretty much prevents like muscle cannibalism.
True.
You just drink like throughout the day. It's just pretty much instead of burning the like muscle, you burn that.
Yeah.
Drink that and it tastes pretty good. Doesn't really get you any fat or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But even then, though, if you wanted to put on muscle or fat, be good.
It's the way to do it. But just wanted to say thank you for coming on the show, man.
That's sick, dude.
I'm glad you were able to make it. And so, where can the people find you?
Just on Facebook. I don't really do any social media stuff.
Fair enough.
I don't got Instagram, but
probably will. You had Instagram.
No, dude.
No?
No, it's cool.
Fair enough.
The more apps and stuff you have on your phone, the more you have to
use it.
To use, right? And to just like an addiction. If you start something, you're gonna just keep using it. And you always want to check your phone and this and that. And sometimes you just don't want to check your phone because it's just like want to put it aside and just enjoy the moment, right?
Fair enough.
I feel like a lot of people are on their phones too much, anyways.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of those people.
Yeah, me too. But I'm saying like.
Yeah, like I got them all for sure, and it's just like.
I mean, you can do anything there, right? So.
Well, that's just it, right? It's a terrible thing, but there's some things that are good about it, some things are bad about it. Like.
Oh, I do, yeah.
Like when I find with my phone that I don't use it for like, I guess memorable moments. I try to just take it in for the moment. Because like I want to remember it. Just kind of I don't remember it through a phone. I remember it, being there.
Yeah, I know.
Stuff like that.
I don't know. I don't really like the like post. I like to post pictures and stuff, but I mean I don't do it though, just because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see the point.
Yeah, once I started posting on Instagram, I find it like hard to stay consistent. Cause like, yeah. But I mean, I just gotta take more pictures and stuff. I go through phases, I think.
I gotta get a good camera because like I can't like my phone's pretty. Well, it's not bad, but it's like be nice to have some sick pictures.
For sure, right?
If you can have some, then it better be nice.
But you can find me pretty much anywhere at BradenK007. And if you liked it, hit that subscribe button up there. Check out the other videos. Don't forget to share with your friends and subscribe. Anything is appreciated. Like the video or not. Just whatever. But thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.